The enemy comes in to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. But I come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Welcome to the Antidote.
Welcome to another edition of the Antidote Show. I'm your host, Mershele. Today we have an amazing guest. He's come all the way from Rosemont, California. That's Clarence the Pencil Man Pointer. I just thank God for him that he's able to come this far. But however, before we get to Clarence, we're going to tell you about our monologue on today. Today, it was a young man, 4 years old. His great-grandmother, she was having a seizure, and his first reaction was to call 911. But however, he didn't even know where they lived at. But he did describe to EMS or the 911 operator what the house looked like, what street he thought, and everything. And they were able to save her life. So I think they found her. I think that is so awesome. So little children, keep remembering where you live at, because you never know when you have to call 911. Because that young man, he was only 4 years old, but guess what? He saved his great-grandmother. So we'll be right back. Yeah, you got to teach your children. You got to really teach them how to know where they are. If someone takes them somewhere, to really identify the name of the street, break it down into syllables. Chestnut Drive, have to break it down. That's how I had to do it. But we'll be right back. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back with Clarence the Pencil Man Pointer, all the way from California. You don't want to miss it. Don't move. Welcome back to the Antidote Show. I told you we have an amazing guest. He's come all the way from California. Now, I'm telling you, God shows favor in every way that he can, because he knows this show is growing. We only have the funds to do so much. That's why we solicit your help and sponsorship. But he saw the vision, and he saw what God was doing. I mean, he took it upon himself to come. And so we're trying to help him with everything. Just love on him while he's here. So we thank him for coming. So we have Mr. Clarence, the Pencil Man Pointer, here today on the set, all the way from California. I'm excited, and I'm thanking God for you just coming, because you didn't have to. So I'm just so excited for you coming on the show today. So how are you?
I'm fantastic.
You got the handsomest dimples.
Thank you.
So tell us exactly what you do and what you do in California. I love California, so let me know when I can come.
Anytime you want.
I'm ready. You got to get the ticket, though.
That'll work out.
Go ahead.
I just do my art. It's been a long time passion to do it full time. Like everyone else, I've had a regular job over the years, but I stayed true to my craft. I never quit.
Right.
And key words I tell people now that has kept me going over the years is words like, I used to draw. I've heard it like a gazillion times in the last decades, 3 decades or so, of people who I meet on the street or art shows or different events and of that nature, and they're like, man, I used to draw back in the day. What that means? That means they stopped. Mm-hmm. At some point, something derailed them from their dream, their passion, their gift that God gave them. So in respect to myself, I never want to hear those words referred to me.
That's good.
Until I can't draw anymore for some reason. But not because I quit, because of any other reason.
You won't because you don't have hands, because you can draw with your feet these days.
Yeah, I heard about people that can do that.
Yeah, I know some.
If you talented, you talented.
With your mouth.
Can
you see it?
No, but I really enjoy doing what I do, and I plan on doing it for a very long time. I have a lot of support, from yesteryear people, up to now, school teachers, family members. You always gonna have people that want to encourage you, and you have those who think they're doing good by telling you other things, like find a real job, do something, that going
More constructive.
correct.
Yeah, right.
But if it's deep down inside of you, you can't take that out of the person.
Right. And you just need people to speak life into your dream. That's with anything. So what inspired you to draw?
I guess it was just deep down inside. I had, you're in classroom and you're doodling, and you get in trouble for doodling in class instead of doing your work. But I was done with my work, and then the other.
And you finding something to do besides getting in trouble.
Right.
Which is usually, and I find that usually the problem with our children is that they finish their work, they're bored, have nothing else to do, and that's how they get in trouble. Mm-hmm. Then you find some that draw, or I used to write. I used to always get the calligraphy awards and things like that because I would always be writing. But that's some of the issues, and even in the school system, is that they're bored. They don't have anything else to do after they've finished their work.
Yeah, I think the teachers need to recognize that the kids not being destructive because of they want to be a nuisance to the class or anything. Their artistically mind is clicking, and they want to do something else. Mm-hmm. Give them a award for finishing early. Send them to the corner of the classroom or something, and let them do something over there. Mm-hmm. That occupy their time, so they won't seem like a nuisance to the class.
Right. Right.
So.
Yeah, I used to always tell them, "Can I go down to the office?" Because I knew when I got to the office, they'd say, "Cut out these papers," or do something. Not that I was in trouble. It was just there was nothing to do in the classroom.
Be busy. And
I knew it was going to be something to do, in the class, in the office.
Right.
And I get to see people mama on their way to whoop them. No, I'm just kidding. So what are some of the things that inspire, what do you like to draw?
Anything that's stationary or moves.
Okay, I'll move.
You know what I'm saying?
You draw me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But anything that's challenging, I like poetry. I'm going to edit that part.
Go ahead.
I like doing portraits, but not just the norm. Something different. The norm I've done, I want something that's more challenging. Like I just did one of a lady on a tricycle. This is someone's mother from the photo was taken in 1929. In the old-fashioned tricycle,
Tricycles.
Back in the East Coast, jacket and stuff and trees and stuff like that. There's something different. Cars, trains,
Oh, wow.
trees. It don't really matter to me. Whatever the person wants, I try to accommodate them, and I just make it do what it do.
Now, do you use a lot of color in your pictures, or what do you?
No,
or you say pencil? You just
I'm strictly pencils.
Pencils. Yes, because there's different shades. I learned that when my son went to school for art and things like that. He had all these different pencils, and each one was a darker shade, a lighter shade, and things like that, right?
Yeah, they range from like H or F all the way up to like a 9B type. The higher the number, like 9B, would be like for like the darkness. It's very soft.
Okay.
And H and F is like very hard for lightness. So you learn these things over time.
Now, you like your finger and wipe on the
No, I don't do that.
You don't do that?
But I do use the MacGyver technique, which is like anything I can grab, like a tissue.
And kind of fade it out some or something.
Or there's a special paper pencil type shape you can use, sharpen it for tight spots and stuff like that.
Okay.
I just make it do what it do. That's all.
I don't know. That's right. Make it do what it do. Well, we're going to see what he do as soon as we come back from this break. So don't move. Hold on tight. The pencil man's in the house. Hold on now. We'll be right back.